the internet, welcome back to this episode of Monster Prom. So this is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, I recommend you see it before this, otherwise it's just not going to make sense. So go and do that. If not, enjoy your video. Alright, where should we go? I think I want to go... I'll go to class. That day you listened to your elders and learned a valuable lesson, did I? Did I really?
You learned something.
I don't know. Something after all monsters... nonsense. The dating gimmick. You forget that your attending class is supposed to be your primary action in at this high school. You gained 2 smarts.
You actually attended class. Nerd.
What? Oh, you wanna go? Just because you're a big old grumpy grump doesn't mean you don't attend class.
I am Frankenstein. Hear me moo.
What? I'm new Mew.
What? I said hear me moo.
Oh, I thought you said I'm the new Mew, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, I'm not Mew. I'm not Mew or Mewtwo. I'm Mew 3.
Alright, you're just getting ready to leave when you get a text from Polly. Hey, babe, be lazy party. How can you refuse such a formal missive?
Mrs.? I don't know what that is.
You track her down and oh!
I think she tracked you down.
I think so too! Hey, you got my text? That's good, because I need some help brainstorming. I'm going to a party tonight, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be lame. That needs to change. Does it? See, it's a costume party, and, you know, where everyone dresses up as their favorite humans? What? Okay.
You just dress up like we would dress up as our favorite monster. They dress up as our favorite humans.
Okay. I know who you can go as. Your favorite neighborhood scout. And your favorite neighborhood over there.
You know, I don't think she's quite planning on going out scout, if you read this.
Oh! It's tax attorney, what?
Hey, wait, you word there.
I'm not saying that! You don't need to... Oh my god, I'm not so sure even this can result in rescue this party from the depths of lamitude. So, got any ideas to spice things up?
Just math.
Got some ideas. They are speciest?
Alright, now here's the thing. Your character specializes in creativity, so you should be able to do this.
I got this. Evader?
Spike the Punch with Mandrake Roots. It turns monsters into actual humans.
Oh, that's good! I like that one!
Oh, you go in the second turn. Okay.
So smart! Later at the party. This was nuts! They all look like humans! In costumes! Georgina, the party owl bear, totally just turned into a seahorse! And Larry the Lich looks exactly like a former U.S. President, Abraham Lincoln. Larry doesn't just look like Abraham Lincoln, he is Lincoln! He has all of Lincoln's memories up to the moment of his death. Every newly transformed human at the party comes complete with a full lifetime of memories, a childhood, family, friends. They have no recollection of their lives as monsters, and they are all currently going insane from cognitive dysphonia?
So, you literally just drugged people into becoming humans with memory. What have you done?
I don't know anymore.
Wait, what do you mean? What did you do to Manny the Manicle?
Manny the Manicore just turned into a retired cop. He's screaming about his enraged wife and 2 sons pranked. In about 4 hours, all these newly created people will revert to their previous form and essentially murder these new identities. LOL. What? Whatever. Meantime, you and Polly have a great time scaring the actual stuff out of people. Humans streaming online. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun. You betcha.
Sure.
Okay, let's see if your story's any better. Okay, where do you want to go?
So, you know, let's go to... I don't know, I'll go to... Yeah, let's go to the auditorium.
That day in rehearsal.
Alright, that day while rehearsing for the class play, you can't help but feel like you're not as good as the role as requested you could be. There doesn't seem to be any ordinary way to get yourself there, but there might be an extraordinary way. What am I gonna turn myself into an actual dragon? Please tell me.
You summon a devil.
You summon the devil, one of many, and make a deal to enhance your creativity just a bit. You gain two creativity. You also lose 3 years of your life. At your end of the deal. But who cares? They weren't happening in the game anyways.
Ooh, that's great. Somebody puts snack over your head and throws you in the car. They drive you 4 hours before they let you out and take off the sack. Clearly, the first floor restroom, Merlinda sits sitting on a makeshift throne while her goons jump in and out of the toilet.
Greetings and salutations!
Hold up. So, did I just get kidnapped and I'm now just like stuck in a bathroom? Where am I?
I'm glad you could come. My prom queen campaign is moving along to stick to the next stage. You just experienced my crucial part. The crucial part. My most inner circle are fish. Hardly helpful, useless, genetically engineered beyond...
Oh, genetically engineered beyond recognition.
Speaking of which, I need your help to seek 3 meter tall... Help me sneak 3 meter tall, heavily armed cods into assassin named Trixa into the school. No reason, but if you're friends with that stinging Horlot, Ariel, you're best be saying your goodbyes.
Wait, do nothing. Every student at the school is kind of a bizarre monster. We need a diversion. Release the Kraken!
I'm guessing that one.
Yes, of course, release the Kraken!
The Kraken, of course! The tiny terror of the 3rd grade. I shall send word to the elementary school at once. Soon the Kraken with an 8-year-old octopi with a bad attitude.
Of a shitty attitude, runs onto the campus and pulls all the fire alarms.
Witches melt, vampires trapped by running water. They can't cross. Damien will live to extinguish. And the minister of the chaos of the Caribbean crab cries out for help. His mistress is hanging on the hook in the middle of the hallway.
So I'm pretty sure we just killed Ariel.
Yeah. That looks like that little princess is no longer a part of this world.
If Miranda's this ruthless online, you shine her to think of what she's like under the sea. You can't
under the sea.
One bold miss.
I like this game. Something happens to Vic. Let's see what happens to Vic.
Sure.
We're having a party with a coconut and totally not human flesh flavored smoothie. And Polly phases in.
Sup, Vic? You planning to come on to my death day party? It's going to be lit! I'm going to have all kinds of reminders of the way I died.
Listen, as far as it sounds, I'm pretty sure if I go to that, literally the mermaid queen will like rip you limb from limb somehow, and you're dead.
Yes, but I'm also a ghost. Guaranteed the quicksand and alligators and food will be poisoned, of course.
Wait, what? How exactly did this girl die again?
You know, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I really am into the idea of sharing my afterlife with a fellow ghost, you know? Thinking of a cute ghost date, we can go on hunting the houses on Halloween and actually haunting them. Walking through the walls, getting where we want to go, apparently turns into a relevant perspective. The truth is that greedy old Mr. Miser who didn't appreciate the holiday. You know, that classic old ghost stuff. But I also kind of wouldn't hate dating Skip. So I guess the question is, to you, when I go to his death day party, when do you think his death day party will be? Like, he becomes a ghost soonish, or at least I am not super patient, but I do you think he parties down and could party even further down as a ghost? Okay, go ahead.
Skip, the reckless bastard, eats gluten. Gluten, I tell you, he's dead by noon problem.
I can't eat gluten!
Last time, trust me, he is at the place to. Okay, so you know, I'm gonna be a true homie and a true wingman here. Skip is gonna die. Skip eats gluten. He'll be dead by the end of the week.
I can't eat gluten, so that's good. That's pretty good. Gluten! I knew Skip would live a life on the wild side.
Oh, so I just pulled a wingman there. So
thank you. I'll be your wingman too, if I get the chance.
Okay, this is Vic's ultimate ability, being like the ultimate wingman.
Yeah. Which is hopefully to take him right into an early grave. I literally have a grave right next to mine. We can have plenty of parties for all of eternity and make random noises on the sound of a recording. Like,
What happened here?
if I decide to die, if you decide to die anytime soon, you're welcome to come to our ghost raves. They are going to be ghastly. That's what you really sure how Skip is going to feel about how exciting you are about his implied pending death. But hopefully he'll be psyched that his death is approved and eagerly awaited by Polly. Thanks, Webby!
Again, please give me one. I demand one favor, please. So if I ever need help against a mermaid trying to literally tear me limb from limb, please help me.
Sure, buddy, I will.
If you ever hear chains dragging me down a hallway and you followed by a mermaid's laughter, please help.
You mean like something like this?
Clink, 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 clink. Ow!
Something like that?
Yeah.
I think you're already being dragged down there, buddy. I don't think I can save you. I don't see you.
I don't know. I think if I do this good enough, I think I might turn out alive.
Alive. What is your meaning of alive? Because Polly is thinking about killing me. So I can be with him forever. Alright, let's go back to the story. Okay.
Wait. Polly is a yandere.
If no one can have her, then I can have her! Ah!
Oh man, how awkward it's going to be if Skip is actually in love with Scott. And now you're all psyched about him dying for nothing, like a sociopath. I am perfectly well balanced. You gained 3 fun for sending Skip to an early. Awesome.
I hate you.
I hooked you up with eternal love.
Yonder, hurry!
Yeah.
Alright. Everyone choose a movie.
Yours is a yandere. Mine's literally a psychopath. Please. Everybody
I'm voting both of these.
Everybody choose a movie. You say your choice out loud.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Avengers.
Which one?
Good point. Never mind. Captain America: The First Avenger. There you go. My favorite movie.
I'll go Avengers Endgame.
Okay. Player, in order to decide how hard it is to explain the selection of the movie as an old person. Vic's gonna win this! Go ahead, Vic. Let's hear it.
Well, you see, little Jimmy, back in my day, we waited 15 years for the epic conclusion of the MCU. Well, it wasn't the conclusion, but it led up to the most epic battle known to man. It was a glorious movie. It was slow to begin with, but after that, it just took off. The epic fight scenes, so much blood, death, and destruction, followed by the ultimate line, I am light. And this fateful snap into the glorious ending. Oh man, you should have better than little Jimmy. Wait, little Jimmy?
Yeah?
Where'd you go?
I'm right here.
Alright, you're turned up.
Good job, sir. Good job. I appreciate it. All right.
Explain what your soldier told
This one's going to be easy because, well, it's in the 1960s. Wait, no, hold on.
70s?
No, 60s. No, 40s. Sorry, 40s. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, you see, young Vic, back in my day, there was a thing called the movie theater. It's not like movie theater nowadays, but it's a movie theater. A young scout who was about 5 years old went to the movies with her mother. She looked upon the great screen and saw back to the 1940s, where this man named Stephen Rogers, who was scrawny, he couldn't attend to the army because he was so scrawny and he didn't have any muscles. No one believed.
Wait, before we continue, did he have the ass of America at least?
No, he didn't have that until the end game.
Okay.
Can I continue, young Vic?
Yeah, I just want to know if he had the ass of America then.
And then his buddy Bucky was sent off to war, so he tried again to get into the army. But this time he met this man named Dr. I don't remember his name. See, I'm too old to remember these things, but it was a doctor, and he said that he could get into...
Oh, can you speed this up a little bit? This is taking up like 1/16 of the video.
Good point. So, Captain America proves his worth, gets tested deployed, but they were eventually going to make more of him, but the doctor died. So, no more super soldiers, making him the only super soldier to ever exist, and he goes to save his buddy, Bucky, who is captured, and then he dies by accident, and then Captain America goes up against a guy named Red Skull, and he gets frozen into the ice because he was going after a guy that had the Tesseract and a red face. Yeah.
Sounds like a pretty good movie. Let's see what the computer thinks.
How dare you?
Sure.
Okay, where do you want to go?
No, I'm gonna go to the library.
Alright.
Lovecraftian prints need your assistance. Jog. Listen, I'd like to inform you about my desire to... Okay, it's cut off. Whatever. You get the point. Lovecraftian. Now, that day, you spent some time on the library's computer, sending malicious spam emails in the hope of stealing other people's money.
Oh, you gosh dang fool!
It doesn't sound very nice, but who really is the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant step?
Oh, 10 karma.
I lost 10 karma.
But 2 money.
It's in this game, so who cares? And you gained 2 money.
Good job, Vic.
You're minding your own business, man. Miranda comes rushing up to you, clearly distraught.
Most terrible news, my friend! I have just watched a documentary of the Game of Thrones, and now I fear my own royal family. I do realize this is how subservient might be a random act of treachery, or often we romance with our siblings. Hello? I don't want to be shot in the chest by a crossbow while sitting on the toilet. That doesn't sound proper at all! Please help me put my poor mind at ease. How can I possibly identify potential traitors to my crown?
Just keep an eye out for the classic signs: shifty eyes, hooded black cloaks, ordering knives in
bulk.
Pretty much everybody is a traitor. Just spin a bottle and whoever points at kill them.
I like that one!
I'm trying to put her at ease, so, I'm just gonna just keep an eye out for classic signs.
Alright. But that would mean...
Disgraceful.
Could the Lord of Darkness, dark-hearted subservient, be a traitor? I must warn my father at once! We have to find a new royal babysitter!
A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, unless that name is Stabbington. Oh,
you just killed somebody.
2 smarts and 1 money as a royal.
All right.
A royal babysitter killed.
Guess so. I guess I'll go to gym class. That epic day dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems to be lost until you deliver an inspirational speech. Follow your teammates with spirit and determination, leading us to a spectacular comeback. You better believe it. You're clearly a natural-born leader. I'd like to think so. You gain 2 charm. I am charming. On your way out, you spot Polly still wearing a lab coat she stole from the human party the other night. She takes it off and throws it at you and gets to get your attention.
Yep.
Yo! The human party convinced me I want to be a scientist, but just kind of a party scientist. The party scientist, you asked? Why, the scientist who decides and deliberates and discovers the secrets to the raddest of parties. They went through the series and extreme scientific experiments aimed to discover exactly what makes a good party. So I can distill whatever I want is not into a vial and drink it. Just have a really dope party. All the time. Anyway, I'm going to the bar, whatever that is, tonight, and I need your scientific advice. What can we do to push this party over the edge? Chemistry. Electric slide. Being actually electric. Ooh.
That sounds fun.
I actually like that one. So fun! Later tonight. Look at them dance! I don't know why. I never thought of this before. It's basic science. Life giving Frankenstein. A Frankenstein is stitched together massive falling off limbs, which is also is a party. Life is the party. What that? You know who the bar blank boy is? I don't know who any of these kids are. Crashing the party at the bar. The high party culture. You have so much fun, you forget to tell proper. I missed that.
Now stop clicking, man.
I did! Everyone choose an object and say your choice before clicking. Start a short pick.
Phone.
Genius uses, read that.
Genius to be found in lanes. Players in order to decide based on the laws of the 21st century genius inside a certain object. Start debate. Okay. So, how does strawberry shortcake improve genius?
Oh, genius.
How is
well,
strawberry shortcake
with a good childhood, and parents rewarding you after education, a long day of education, and you having summer break, it fills you with determination to keep on learning and impressing your parents for learning. There you go.
But through the use of the phone in the 21st century, mostly the smartphone, which is all I'm concerned to, it has allowed us to advance our minds and have a computer on the go to learn whatever we want, when we want. Nothing holds us back from education now, which has bettered humanity, and now I can watch Mr. Beast and Elon Musk whenever I want.
Ooh,
Take
alright.
point, get wrecked.
Strawberry shortcake! Heck yeah! Game likes me, and likes strawberry shortcake.
This whole system's rigged.
I think somebody just upset.
This whole... Alright!
Alright, I'm going to see Polly. You'll have it! Polly's and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Yum! Yum! Sure love of the food, and eating looks like this food got to go into me. Yes, the cafeteria Sloppy Joe is truly a sustainable flavor profile. Finally, you notice the cause of the absurdity. A well-dressed businessman is sitting next to them, watching you both women intensely. Oh yeah, you like this, baby? My eating is realistic and erratic.
Oh, I'm back. Okay.
Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about eating. This is
so what did I just miss?
So basically, Polly and Vesta's eating for money from people. Yep.
Okay.
I forgot. While Vera tries to explain to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obligated friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these fine two ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a sustainable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetch. Paying a student at high school for monsters to eat food while I watch them politely from a distance? What is this?
This is, yeah. Do you even go here, man?
No, but I find myself unstable choosing which these two beauties for hire. Snakehead is one processes a certain grace. Yeah, pay me the thing that you going to do it anyway. But the translucent one has such poise. I don't even want the money. I just don't want to eat your freaking stuff. I love it. In your observation, the business is finished. Which one would be a wiser choice on my part? But I want Ghost Polly to be mine and mine alone.
Hold on. Do the ghost. I don't know.
No, I don't want to give up.
Well, the ghost. Yeah, it's your choice, man.
No.
That's why I was telling you to do the other one.
But.
Sure.
Fair enough. Okay.
Wait, why'd you skip through all that?
I was mad.
You can't just skip these.
Where do you want to go?
Let me start with the demon girl and the mermaid.
The demon girl.
Alpine demon sneering at Miranda's elaborate silverware spread while she eats serfs chows down. Oh, her serfs chow down obediently at a neighboring table. I still don't get why you collect all these stupid forks and spoons.
What a noob!
I mean, even the knives don't really look that deadly.
Silly boy, silverwares are not for killing.
These can be for stuff other than killing. That's lame as hell. It's basically useless. I mean, you don't even eat. Your serfs do it for you.
Well, of course they do.
But they're not using any of your silverware.
Naturally they aren't. Serfs must eat it with their hands as a benefit for the lower class.
No, you're saying the silverware collected has no practical purpose.
Things are have practical purposes.
These two go round and round like this forever, unless you say something to resolve the dispute. Damien's right. Maybe it is time you started murdering people with your lay off Miranda, Damien. What about your collection of exotic corpses? You know, I'm gonna call them out as corpses.
Ooh.
That's different. Those corpses are useful.
Useful for what?
For holding down important uses corpses as paperweight.
What important documents?
Documents about very important. Fine. I guess I don't use the stupid corpses for anything. I just tag them in the shed and occasionally dress them up and stuff.
I like that guy.
Are you happy? Yeah, I'm very happy.
Extremely.
Whatever. I'm gonna go play with my corpse. Play. You stay behind with Miranda to admire her collection. She even teaches you how to use the romance fork. What?
Fork smoothie?
Wait, the romance fork smoothie.
Alright, ready for the last day of school?
Sure.
I think he answered for me.
Yeah, I think you did. Alright, where do you want to go?
You see, for once in my life, I'm gonna go to class.
Oh! That's the sucker. Yep, that's making class.
That day, your teacher delivers an amazingly creative performance that blows all your mind. It ends up being a session on YouTube.
Oh!
I went to class.
Hey guys, one more quick thing. Look, I'm picking his nose. Ew!
Stop picking my nose. Your teacher gave 10 coolness, but who cares? He's not trying to romance your class. Hurry, just get. Or is he? We hope not. Oh, you also get too smart.
Hey! Boop.
You open your locker and a cloud of gas knocks you out. You come to your senses, plummeting towards Earth, rapidly approaching terminal. Where am I? You fall into the school's backyard, into the hands of Miranda's biggest goons. Your classmates don't know this. Help me.
I don't work. None of them even notice how gorgeous ball. People are so used to the spectacles at the school. This is slow accents for the tiresome. I need a glorious act, a grand gesture of my spectacle of my throne. Can you think of something while I flay my salmon?
No more talk. We bring war. I'll build a monument to you, your highness. It will rival the sun in... No more talk. Oh, now what would be a bigger spectacle? You see, building a monument to her, that's what they expect. Yeah. No more talk. We bring war, my love.
Yeah!
Remembering West Side Story, add guns and fire. Much guns, so fire.
Yes!
None of the students expect a war over prom, because it would. You quickly overcome their,
pathetic resistance.
Miranda stands victorious and raises her flag in front of the school. It is the cutest desk head you've ever seen. You are allowed to be impressed by her victory, but those who are definitely scared enough to vote for her.
Father was right! Winning elections are easy!
Did I just say that you won't be getting Felicia? Which is good because you'll probably need that.
All right.
That's great. That was great. I want to go to the bathroom and just hang out. That day you skipped class, and just to hang out in the bathroom because you respect no authority! You better know!
Did you just spend the entire day in the bathroom?
Hey, haven't you?
Wait, so were you in the bathroom while we were literally declaring war?
Maybe. Just wanted to watch the world burn. True that. I wanted to watch the world burn. So, in order to save myself, I put myself in the restroom. While you wage war. Although I would have joined your war, but I thought it was your own personal battle that you would fight. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you get 0 cares and 2 boldness. Yeah!
So just is that how I impress a girl? Do I literally just declare war for her?
Yes.
Oh, okay, well, I'll be right back, Scout.
Oh, do you have a girl there impressed, buddy?
Maybe.
Oh! But none of that matters. You're late to meet Polly for a party experiment.
Hey, boo!
Alright, our research progress well so far, but we got a very limited simple sample size. I need to know we can make any party the best, not just fun parties. So tomorrow morning we're gonna crash a funeral! And if we can make it fun, we can make anything fun. So brainstorm some how we can put fun back into fun roll.
You get a drum roll for me.
Possess the body of the deceased and bring it back to life. Bring him back for the last party. Bouncy Castle. That one. That night. Wow, that was so awesome! I was totally inside that dude! And then, when they were like, does anyone else have a few words to say? Oh, I was like, it's me. And they totally freaked out. And then I was like, let's turn this funeral into a wedding! And I got there to 11 people who are all widows now because I left that dude in a heap of the dance floor. But whatever. Cover wedding rules. Hey Skip, what? I think we're gonna get really close to the true formula of a rad party. You are the best science partner I've ever had. Aww. You guess she hasn't lost a science partner. Hadn't had lots of the science partners. You doubt she even knows what a real definition of science is, but she just is happy for you to correct her now. Come on! The night is still young. Let's go turn on an all-nighter and laundromat into an epic rave. Those washing machines didn't know what hit him. You gained 2 creativity, 1 fun!
Oh, so you just crashed a funeral and possessed a watch.
Shh, it's fine, Vic. Okay, who do you want to go to prom with?
I think
myself.
No.
Okay, you're gonna go with the.
Yeah, that's Miranda.
Yes. Okay, who do I want to go with? Well, Polly.
It's Polly time!
Yes. Let's see what we get.
Sure.
Okay. Of course I want to go to prom together. My Maris said fellow I can't help but deeply value such a brilliant and disgusting night. It's smart to keep something like that. I can be useful places interrogation close at hand. And then we royalty are about conviction and strategy in marriage. So why shouldn't I be smart and strategy about prom dates too? Also, you're super cute. Aww!
Hey! I did it! When prom night comes, you're ready to have the night of your lives. You practice your... what?
Vietnamese waltz?
Something, well, Miranda is deeply impressed. Okay. Even if the music is the most electronic, you somehow Valencia in the waltz the fuck out of it, and everyone gathers in a circle to admire your prowess. It's a magical evening. Also, you excite some more plots and assassinations together just in case, which is a fantastic bonding.
Bow to your queen.
Oh God!
You and Miranda are selected as prom royalty. Did I do it? And you know it's a bit cheesy to say, but Miranda's beauty is heightened by the
decay of her enemies. Blood on all over her body.
All over her body? Yeah? Why not? It's truly been a magical evening.
All right.
Okay, what? Prom? Of course, prom night! It will be just another perfect opportunity to conduct our experiments for party science. You're so clever. That's why you're the best science partner. I got my day too!
Yeah.
That's not what you meant, but sure, why not? Sooner than the experiment prom night was here, and the two of you finally are ready to crack down the ultimate formula for you. You free some wild animals, you do a lot of ecstasy, you awake in the dead, and you even do a dance of joy. Everything is perfect, and you feel floaty and full of energy. You see a beautiful shiny light, and you feel like the connection to everyone. And honestly, most of that is thanks to the ecstasy, but still, you feel like you conquered the night and put a flag with your name on the peak of its life itself. The dawn comes, and by now you're on a hill by the sea, watching the sun slowly come up. No idea how you got there, but who cares? You're at peace, watching the galaxy tide of the morning, when you realize Polly has her hand on yours. She looks at
You're the perfect party, boo.
You know what, Skip? This might be the Molly talking, but I think I finally got it all. All these parties have been wild, different, yet all of them have been the very best. I've put a lot of thought into this, and I can only think of one thing that they all had in common. I think the formula for a perfect party must be sharing it with the right people. You don't answer, you just hold her hand and spend the morning watching the sun slowly come up over the sea together. Aww! Yay! Okay, so you got most diplomatic smile, death, and Miranda got death to all people. Where's mine? I didn't get mine. Oh well. Good job. It was okay. You finished the end.
Those 2 weeks were maybe the most epic and absorbed weeks of our lives. After the Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Miranda used her vast knowledge of surfs to get a job handpicking the best surfs for other people. Unsurprisingly, she ended up leaving her surfs to do the work.
Probably drug cooking skills prove useful as she became a chemist for the pharmacy industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real stuff. Her greatest invention so far was the watermelon-flavored ecstasy and the thing called LS dope. That's horrible.
Lima kept doing his art so hard that he eventually evaporated and became the concept of coolness itself. Oh, Liam.
Yeah. And
he left the physical plane. And last thing Liam did was give everyone a...
condescending?
Oh, condescending. Wow. Wow, get out of here. For those 2 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life. And then it was gone. Just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there was plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Good job, Vic! We did it! We both got dates!
I'm pretty sure I just became dictator of the world.
I think you were dating the dictator of the world. Look at that! Oh, look at Vic and you.
I got it done.
Alright, let me see, Polly and me. She's shooting on me! Why am I next to your girl?
He's high school. Everybody's next level.
Okay. I don't know how to exit. Ah!
No, you don't exit. This is where you say this is a great game.
This is a great game. It was a great game. I want to play more of this. Also, we're going to have Skrit and Shrooms play it.
See if they can get dates.
Yep. Since me and Vic are such the great at getting dates, we should be fine.
You know, I learned a lot from this. You know, this is why. Yep. You ever just want a girl?
Create a war.
Declare war for her.
Aw. Sweet.
You know, that's what I learned. So,
Create a war.
I'm gathering my army. I'm going to war. See you in 2 months.
2 months. 2 months. No, you got to do it for your whole entire year. Oh, look at that! Look at me.
You're to conquer the world.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you know.
It's
so adorable. I love it. You unlocked a prepared beginning at chaos, destined round for party time. What?
Just in time for party time.
You've unlocked a new imaging gallery. Okay, so this is the gallery. What do we have? Why do we have that? Alright. So this is the endings. Ooh, I don't know who that is. Oh, look at that!
There we go. There's my queen.
Big Dad Miranda, sitting energy. K-I-S-S-I-N-G.
I'll stop saying that. Like, you're literally insulting the one that has like blood on her dress.
Why? Look at it!
Yeah, that pretty much describes Vic in a nutshell.
Yep.
That's pretty accurate, though.
That is. That character perfectly describes you. Hold on. And then we gotta get, oh, yes. Aww.
I think this is going to be a good
yeah.
You want to do gotcha?
Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you, Vic, for testing out this game with me. I really enjoyed it.
Obviously, I made some content. I'm not going to rate it. You can check it out if you guys want to. Hopefully, Scout will leave a link.
I will. I've always done that. When haven't I done that?
Never. So again, yeah, just check it out if you want to. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. And please, do a favor to Scout. Please subscribe.
Yes, and also hit the like button so we know that you want to see more of this, and you want to see Shrooms and Skrit play this. And I'll leave a link to their channels as well.
Be glorious.
Glorious, and me and Vic will just watch and be fun.
I
know. Maybe Shrooms is my guess. He's gonna find art.
Guys and girls, I think I'm out for now. Report them, but.